if we're going to be honest, guys, you might know somebody, or it might be you, the one that's usually in control. You are the one everybody leans on, maybe, or you know somebody that usually is taking care of everything. They're the one everybody goes to. They're the one that is the strongest one out of your group, your bunch, your families, or your friends, guys. And once again, you need to check on your strong friends and also yourself. So the key thing with this is joy can hide pain. All right, let that sink in. If you are watching on the live, put that in the chat. And if you are watching on the replay, make sure you put that. Joy can hide pain. And if you can, if you know somebody or you know exactly this is something you've went through, put your experience of how your joy hid your pain. All right. So once again, we're talking check on strong friends and check on yourself. It's so easy, guys, to be used to a person that's so composed, so in control, so put together, that you may lose sight of that they're human, right? You might lose sight of yourself, that you're also human, and you need that time to fall back. You need that time to take a rest, take a break. I know we talked about that the other day. Rest is super important, right? Rest is productivity. Rest, there is production in taking a break and resting and not wanting to do every day. You have to actually slow down, take time, and reassess. So it's super important, guys. Once again, let's be honest, we are talking some people use the holidays to hide their hurt, and you need to check on those people, right? Check on your strong friends. And if you are one of the people that's actually the strong one in the bunch, you're the caregiver, you're the head of the household, you need to make sure you're analyzing yourself, right? Especially in this holiday season, because some people hide their hurt during the holiday season, right? This is not the sexy thing. This is not the thing everybody talks about. This is not the YOLO. This is not the money grab, money bag, let's get all the money type of conversation. No, it's not. We're dealing with the reality of what people are actually going through, right? And a lot of people, their joy can be hidden in their pain, which means instead of them kind of saying what they're going through, shout out for you guys. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for sharing. If you're new to the channel, hola, como estas? Ni hao, merci. My name is Mrs. B. Finesse of millennialfinessemindset.com. And here we're the Finesse family, where we faithfully innovate, we inspire, we're naturally effective, and we seek success every day. We're talking reality here, right? Check on your strong friends and check on yourself, right? Let's be honest. Some people use the holidays to hide their hurt. Listen, I want you guys to put that in the chat. Hide your hurt. If you know that you've done this, if you know of a person that is going through this, and you guys just really need to check on people. You really need to check on your strong friends. Listen, I'm telling you guys, that Superman complex is really big right now, because people cannot admit when they're going through things. People have to hide it. And I get it. Sometimes it's a self mechanism to help you keep going. Sometimes you do have to suck it in, hold it in, especially if you're a caregiver, if you're a provider, if you're responsible for everybody. Sometimes it is good to be able to not linger on little things and keep your focus going. Hey, hopefully you're having a great day. So once again, guys, if you're new to the channel, like I said, I'm Mrs. B. Finesse of millennialfinessemindset.com. And I am an educational consultant and accountability coach. And I'm trying to come to you guys for this 30-day challenge, freely coming to you guys daily to encourage you guys through this season, because I know it's what you need. You don't need 10 ways to make $100. You don't need, these are the best passive income things. What you need is you need somebody that is being honest with you. So we are talking today, some people use the holidays to hide their hurt. Now, if you've experienced that, I definitely want you to say that in the chat, right? Joy can hide pain, all right? And then also, in the chat, check on your strong friends. This is super important, guys, because a lot of times you don't know unless you ask and you check on people. You don't know what people are going through. That's the thing I've learned just being in consulting and coaching, being in education, having a background in psychology and criminal justice. You don't know anything till you just open your mouth and ask people. People are going through a lot of stuff. And a lot of people have to hide it and put on this mask and put on this shield and put on this cover, because nobody really wants to know how you really feel, right? Let's be honest. And I had an experiment. I had asked people when I did a live a while back. I said, honestly, ask people, see if they stop and listen to you when they ask you how you are and you tell them. See if they actually will stop and listen, because most people, let's be honest, they really don't expect that you're going to tell them how you really feel. And some people just don't care. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to everybody coming from everywhere. Shout out to you guys. So yes, so we're coming in, guys. If I want you guys to be part of this channel, I want you to be part of the movement. Here we're the Finesse family, where we faithfully innovate, we inspire, we're naturally effective, and we seek success every day. And to do that, you got to be honest. So we're talking, some people use the holidays to hide the hurt. And I want to know, have you guys ever experienced that? Have you ever used the holidays or a season or a time of joy, excitement, celebration, but you were really hiding pain? You were really going through something, and you really were masking it with the celebration of it all, with the idea of happiness, but you were really going through something and you really want to talk about it. It's super, super important. It's super, super necessary to have this conversation, because listen, some people, they use these holidays and they're in a lot of pain. Some people are in so much pain, guys. You have no clue, because you don't ask people. You don't, you're kind of just stuck on whatever you're going through, whatever, I mean, just life. Like, everybody's going through things, right? But you know, there's a certain subset of people that really just need you to ask how they feel and sit and listen, because sometimes just getting it out, talking, and I know that, you know, working with people and consulting with people, sometimes just getting it out will really help somebody. Sometimes you not overstressing what you're going through, but having an ear to hear and listen to somebody else's issues. You don't know what experience you have that could help them, bless them, encourage them. You have no clue. Yeah, that's true. Shout out to you, puppy dog out. Yes, people are going through so much stuff, and we never know how really close we are as human beings, guys, until we talk to each other. I get so sick of the left, right, red, blue, and even in other countries. Like, people in other countries don't like to talk to people from other countries, and it's really ignorant. Me working, like I said, in education, I've worked with different multiplicities of races, cultures, religions, people from different countries, backgrounds, subset. I work with anything you can think of. I've worked with it, and I love that experience, because it lets me know that, honestly, in between all that, guys, people are experiencing the same human things, right? And I want you guys to put that in the chat. Listen, if this is encouraging you, I want you to share this, because a lot of times this isn't the stupid stuff. This isn't doing stunts. This isn't doing tricks. This is dealing with real human reality. And a lot of times it's easy to not want to deal with this stuff. It's easy for people to not talk about this, to watch the stupid pranks and watch the 6 ways to get $100 stupid lie stuff. And this is your ways of passive income. And don't get me wrong, guys, there are some things that will work, but the lie and the trick is everything takes time. And if anybody's spinning you something that says it's not going to take time and you can get it quick, please let your radar go off, or start learning to turn it on, because that's not how things happen. And a lot of times we have to talk to each other to understand the mistakes that were made, to understand the experiences, so we can encourage each other, right? I don't know. We all are human beings that live on the earth without any, and I have no clue. I think that, to be honest, I'm gonna give you my perspective of that from my professional opinion about the labels and stuff. I think it's just so easy to be part of something, right? So people want to be so part of something. It's called herd mentality. People want to be part of something, so they will elicit and lose their self to be part of a group, instead of trying to find the similarities that bring you together. And it's an odd juxtaposition, but that's why you really got to get around people. Please don't just stay around your own family, own friends, your own ideologies. I don't care if you don't agree with people. Get around other people, because, guys, listen, I'm telling you, you got to learn to, I agree to disagree with you, but it still doesn't mean I hate you. It still doesn't mean I can't understand why you feel the way you do. You will never get understanding if you don't talk to people. I'm just telling you, life will be miserable if you just don't get understanding. It does not mean you have to agree with what people do, but when you get an understanding to why they do what they do, then it makes such a more human connection that you will have with people. And then you will learn that, okay, they might not agree with this and I might not agree with what they're saying, but we still can have a commonality that we can respect each other. Thank you guys for the love and the hearts with this. Like I said, these are the conversations that need to be had, not all the foolishness that it seems like you guys are subconscious. You seems like you're what is that hormone called that makes you want to oh crap, I can't even think of what it is. It's the hormone in your body that makes you always want to swipe or watch something, or it's like endorphins, right? So it's super important that sometimes you have to clear your mind and talk about things that are necessary, not the things that just get you excited, right? Because that's how you grow. Like, you're not going to grow being excited all the time. You're going to grow by just going through and listening and having to what is that? You have to kind of fall back, right? That's how you grow. You don't grow by getting everything you want, getting your endorphins hyped up. This is why these people to get all this money, they off themselves. These people that have so many things. And I don't really get that, guys. Listen, I was talking to my husband about this. When we become multi-millionaires and we get everything we do to create the different charities and things we want to create to help people in society, I don't see the point of amassing so many like houses, so many cars, so many, like, don't get me wrong, some people have an affinity and they like things like that. But the house thing, when there's so many people, like I was watching a documentary. Sorry guys. I was watching a documentary yesterday and they were talking about the housing crisis, and it's crazy. It's crazy what people are going through around the world about housing. How it's called, I think it's called unhoused. So people that are working but they just can't afford like to rent, to have a house, any of that stuff. So once again, guys, we are talking today. So exciting, guys. Shout out to you guys. Make sure you guys are sharing, because sharing is caring. Like, listen, this is natural. People will go in and clip that out. I'm not even gonna clip out what just happened, right? I'm out here in nature. It's beautiful out here. The camera flipped over and I'm still here, right? And that's the point, guys. The point is, listen, we gotta be honest. Some people, they're using the holidays for hurt, but a lot of times what's happening is strong people, your strong friends and people that are doing everything, they need to be checked on too. So that is the point of this whole conversation. You need to be checked on. You need to check on people that need stuff. You need to make sure that you are encouraging other people. You need to make sure that you realize that everything is not going to go the way you need it to go. And sometimes it's just super important that you care about other people, right? Sometimes it's super important that you get to understand that some people need you to ask you how they're doing. Some people need encouragement. Some people, you just have to just sometimes come out of what you feel like that you're experiencing and go find out what other people are going through, because you're going to find out in this world some of you guys are doing really good. You feel like you're doing bad. You feel like you don't have as much, and that's a lie. A lot of times, guys, you have a lot more than you think. You're just comparing yourself to other people, or you have this ideology of this mentality that I have to have more or I'm not enough, and that's a lie from the pits of hell. You have what you need, and everything that you have can be something that you can bless another person with. Like, we all have like gifts, guys. We all have things we are excellent at, and we don't realize we can encourage so many other people if you could just talk to other people. Just let them know, check on them and see how they're doing. See what people really need, all right? It's super, super important, right? So let's see. All right, guys. So if there is, hopefully you guys were encouraged by the conversation. Hopefully you guys were encouraged. These little squirrels are really moving around here, guys. And hopefully, guys, like I said, this encourages you. You can take a little bit from this. You can help somebody in the comment section after the video. Hopefully you guys are writing in there, joy can hide pain, and just so everybody can have an understanding, express something that you went through where you had to kind of hide your pain and cover it with maybe a smile. Maybe you had to cover it with just overcompensating, and let other people know that people are going through things, guys. And it is super important that we are just understanding that you are not the only person going through things. And if you talk to other people, you'll see that a lot of people are going through things, and your experience can help and encourage them. All right. So once again, guys, check on your strong friends. Make sure you are checking on yourself. And also, let's be honest, some people, they're using the holidays to hide their hurt, and don't hide your hurt, guys. Make sure you are talking. Make sure you are getting out. You're expressing yourself to other people, and make sure you're being accountable. Get somebody that can help you be accountable. And just listen, guys, every day should be an important day. Every day should be something that is encouraging you, and it should be special. The fact that you're living and breathing and you're here, you have a computer or phone, you're on some type of internet. Most people in the world don't have even that. They can't even afford it, right? So you are blessed beyond measure than comparison with other people, all right? So once again, guys, that is the spiel for today. Hopefully you guys are having a great day, and adios, au revoir. See you guys later. All right, bye, guys.